Hello everybody, thank you so much for tuning into my channel today. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Lydia, and if you're one of my amazing returning subscribers, welcome back. Today I will be reviewing LoveShackFancy Boheme, so if you guys want to see this fragrance review, go ahead and stay tuned. Now you guys, this was literally the blindest of blind buys because not only had I not smelled this fragrance before, but I also didn't really know too much about the brand either. I discovered this fragrance when I was mindlessly scrolling on Sephora's website, stalking my next fragrance victim, and I just kept seeing these really bright, pastel, gorgeous looking perfume bottles, and I just kept seeing them. I saw a pink one, a cream one, and then this pretty blue colored one, and I was just like, okay, what in the world are these? So I clicked on each one and I looked at the notes of the fragrances, and from what I saw, I kind of thought that they would be a little bit more floral. And if you guys have been following me for a while, you know I'm not totally into florals like that. From looking at the notes, I felt like this one would be one that I would like a little bit more. There's also a sampler pack of the travel size sprays. So you are able to get all 3 travel size sprays for $65. And you guys, that is the one that I really wanted, because with that one I would have been able to try all 3 of them. But when I purchased this, they were completely sold out. As I mentioned before, I really didn't know too much about this brand at all, but after doing my research and seeing that this brand is really inspired by the strength of femininity and vintage aesthetic, it just really seems like a me type of vibe. I definitely plan on purchasing some of their clothing in the future. I feel like if you're somebody who's kind of in their cottagecore aesthetic type era, this is a brand that you would really like and resonate with. But without further ado, let me go ahead and get into the details of this fragrance. This is a very new fragrance. It launched this year in 2023. The top note in this fragrance is black currant. In the middle note, there's peony. And in the base, there's white amber. And I really like that they have the notes of the fragrance in gold lettering on the back of the bottle. That is just really nice that you can see the notes in the fragrance without having to hunt for it online. So let me go ahead and give this a spray and let you guys know what it smells like. Now you guys, I will admit the main reason why I really wanted to try Boheme is because I saw that there was black currant in the top note, which I love black currant. But as soon as I spray this fragrance, in my opinion, it is extremely floral and surprisingly not even like a powdery type of floral. And I'm not even really sure if this will make a lot of sense when I say it, but it smells like vintage floral. I'm really not even getting too many of the white amber notes in it, mainly the peony. And it's kind of weird, I almost smell like a honeysuckle type after scent. It's really hard to explain, but this doesn't smell like the majority of floral fragrances that you smell nowadays. I feel like now, usually floral scents kind of smell really artificial and powdery. It'll just smell like a huge puff of baby powder or something like that. But this isn't like that at all. If you really take a deep breath, you can kind of get a little bit of those black currant notes. But it's definitely not something that you smell immediately when you spray this fragrance. If you're someone who likes to lean more into a more vintage type aesthetic, I feel like this is a fragrance that you would really like because it would really fit in well with that type of aesthetic. I'm not even joking. This smells like a fragrance that would be in like a Jane Austen movie or something like that. And it's really hard to really articulate exactly how this smells aside from that. And I'm happy that I have something like this in my collection. I definitely plan on buying the other 2 fragrances from LoveShackFancy. But just smelling this fragrance, it has really helped me to see how modernized a lot of perfumes and fragrances are. And it's like with this perfume, they stripped all of that away. It doesn't have those fruity, juicy, sparkling notes or any musk or anything like that in this fragrance. It's like the things that are really prevalent in a lot of fragrances nowadays none of that is in there, and it really makes this fragrance stand out. And if any of you guys wear this, it'll make you stand out as well. And I am in love with the look of the full-size bottle. As of right now, I'm not totally sure if I would purchase the full size of Boheme, but if I can in the future, I would love to be able to smell these fragrances in person and kind of make a decision there to see which one I would actually purchase a full-size bottle of. Because the actual full-size bottles also really encapsulate that vintage type aesthetic. So I would like to have at least one of the full-size bottles in my collection. As you guys know, it is fall and we're heading into the winter months. I feel like this could still work in the fall and winter as like a daytime scent, but I could really see this fragrance being worn in the spring and summer. Mainly the spring, because this smells like fresh blooming flowers. If any of you guys will be attending a spring or summer wedding, I feel like this would be a gorgeous wedding scent, simply because it is so beautiful and unique, and not like the majority of the fragrances that are popular right now. Also, if you're somebody who just wants to try something new, and you're kind of tired of the basic fruity floral type situations, this is definitely one that you need in your collection. You guys, as always, I will have this fragrance linked below in the description box so that you guys can pick it up and try it out for yourselves. And also, if you guys have tried this fragrance or any of the other LoveShackFancy fragrances, let me know what you guys think about them down below in the comment section. Hey you guys, that was my review of LoveShackFancy Boheme. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope to see all of you guys next time. Bye.